Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Rajpal with the 7th video on the ongoing lecture series on Dr. Sasi Thuru's book An Era of Darkness. And in this video, I'm going to take up the task undertaken a bit further and would be sharing some words along with some focal points, some phrases and word combinations. So wishing you a happy learning. I request you to watch this video till end. And here I go with the first slide. I'm going to share the screen with you. Right. So from here we start the slideshow from the current slide for a better visibility. Yes. The first word is conscript. Conscript means to make somebody join the armed forces. Call up. Armed forces को join करने के लिए जब आप किसी को बुलाते हैं, that is conscript. Next is unconsequential, not important or worth considering. That is trivial. The synonym of the same is trivial. Unconsequential, जिसकी कोई consequences ना हो, जिसकी कोई परिणाम ना हो, और उस सेंस में वो कोई ऐसा वर्थलेस एक्टिविटी, कोई थिंग नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट और वर्थ कंसिडरिंग, इसलिए जो चीज़ महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है, जो ट्रिवियल है, जो आम है, दैट इज इनकंसिक्वेंशियल. इनकंसिक्वेंशियल डिटेल्स, inconsequentially chatter. So many people have a habit of going into details which are of no use. So there we can use stop sharing inconsequential details and come to the point. The next word is fob, and it is used in a phrasal verb, fob somebody off. To try to stop somebody by asking questions or complaining by telling them that is not true. So fob off, fob somebody off. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि हम किसी को क्वेश्चंस पूछकर और शिकायत करके किसी को हम रोकने की कोशिश करें, that is fob. Next word is hoax, an ancient intended an act intended to make somebody believe something that is not true, especially something unpleasant. A bomb hoax. Hoax perpetrate means to commit a crime or to do something wrong or evil. Hoax का मतलब हुआ an act intended to make somebody believe something that is not true. वो चीज जो सही मायने में हकीकत नहीं है, उस पे विश्वास करवाने का जो एक एक्ट है, जो इंटेंडेड एक्ट है, that is hoax. धोखा जिसको हम कह सकते हैं, rumor जिसको हम कह सकते हैं, that is hoax. So a bomb hoax, the rumor of a bomb. Hoax, perpetrate means to commit a crime or to do something wrong or evil. तो बुरी चीज करना, कोई. Perfidious, that cannot be trusted. Perfidious means treacherous, धोखेबाज. He proved out to be a perfidious person at the end of the deal. Deal के अंत में वो एक perfidious, धोखेबाज व्यक्ति प्रूव हुआ. Next word is incipient, just beginning. Signs of incipient unrest. शुरुआती दौर में ही unrest के जो लक्षण दिखते हैं, that is incipient, just beginning. शुरुआती दौर में an incipient parliamentary system. Later on that develops, but that is an incipient parliamentary system. Trifecta, a bet in which the person betting forecasts the first three finishers in a race in the correct order. एक ऐसी बैट, एक ऐसी शर्त जिसके अंदर एक व्यक्ति फोरकास्ट करता है कि इस रेस में कौन से तीन लोग इस रेस को जीतेंगे और उन तीनों का भी क्या सीक्वेंस होगा, कौन पहले नंबर पे होगा, कौन दूसरे नंबर पे होगा, कौन तीसरे नंबर पे होगा. A run of 3 wins or grand events. He will attempt a trifecta of the long jump, triple jump, and 110-meter high hurdles. तो he will attempt, वो attempt करेगा, प्रयास करेगा trifecta of the long jump, triple jump और high hurdles, तीन एक्टिविटीज के बारे में, उनके तीन तीन विनर्स के बारे में वो प्रेडिक्ट करने का अटेम्प्ट करेगा. And your next slide is here. Infelicitous, unfortunate, inappropriate. His illustration is singularly infelicitous. Next word is askance, और इसका idiomatic use है look askance at somebody, something. किसी व्यक्ति या किसी चीज पर आप जब डाउटफुल वे में देखते हैं, सस्पिशन से देखते हैं, उस सिचुएशन में it is used to look askance at somebody, something. To look at or react to somebody with suspicion or doubt or in a critical way. The opposition party looked askance at most of the government's proposed policies. विरोधी पार्टी ने, opposition party was suspicious of the proposed policies of the government. Government की जो प्रस्तावित policies थी, उस पर opposition is critical, opposition is suspicious of all these policies. Exasperate, to annoy or irritate somebody very much. Exasperate का मतलब किसी को बहुत ज्यादा irritate करना, किसी को बहुत ज्यादा annoy करना, किसी को बहुत ज्यादा frustrate करना. Synonym infuriate, किसी को गुस्सा दिलाना. Her moods exasperated him, उसके moods ने उसको गुस्सा दिलाया. Exasperation, he looked at his head in exasperation. Mounting exasperation, mounting irritation. Obstreperous, noisy and difficult to control. Obstreperous, noisy and difficult to control. Obstreperous, parliament. Obstreperous, opposition party. So, or why only the opposition party? Even the ruling parties are more noisy at times. So it is from, we can imagine the parliamentary session, and then we can think of using this word into a sentence like obstreperous members of the ruling party didn't allow the opposition leader to give a critical response to the proposed bill. So that is noisy and difficult to control. Triumvirate, a group of three powerful people or groups who control something together. तीन powerful लोगों का एक समूह जो बाकी सभी को कंट्रोल करते हैं. They appointed a triumvirate of directors. उन्होंने तीन डायरेक्टर्स को अपॉइंट किया. Mofussil, Mofussil is for a rural or provincial area. किसी रूरल एरिया, देहाती एरिया का जो देहाती क्षेत्र होता है, उसके लिए Mofussil वर्ड भी यूज. नेक्स्ट इज jaundiced, not expecting somebody something to be good or useful, especially because of experience that you have had in the past. भूतकाल में जो आपका अनुभव रहा है, उसके आधार पर आप किसी को यूजफुल नहीं समझते. Not expecting somebody something to be useful, especially because of experience that you have had in the past. बहुत सारे ऐसा होता है कि our past experience informs us the maximum. जब हम कोई नया एक्सपेरिमेंट करने जाते हैं या कुछ नया सोचते हैं, तो उस वक्त हमारे जो पास्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस होते हैं, नॉट ओनली ऑफ आवर इंडिविजुअल सेल्फ बट शेयर्ड पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस, आसपास के लोगों के भी जो पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस होते हैं, उनको लेकर we become bit pessimistic and we stop taking that action कि उसने ये किया था, उसके साथ ये हुआ, तो चलो हम फिर ये क्यों करें. So that is jaundiced view. He had a jaundiced view of life. उसका जीवन में जो नजरिया था बड़ा jaundiced था, नेगेटिव सा था because of past experiences. Invocative, Invective means rude language and unpleasant remarks that somebody shouts when they are angry. जब आप गुस्से में होते हैं और उस वक्त जो आप rude भाषा का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, क्रूर भाषा का इस्तेमाल करते हैं और unpleasant remarks देते हैं, that is invective. A speech full of invective against the government. गवर्नमेंट के खिलाफ जो गुस्से से भरा हुआ भाषण, क्रूर इनवेकेटिव, क्रूर इनवेकेटिव. And next I share with you word combinations, phrases and focal points. Faulty observing, it is concerning observation. So at times your observations are faulty, remarkably inefficient and largely indifferent. Inefficient भी हैं और indifferent भी हैं, right? To the well-being of people for whose governance it had after all been created. So this is about the British Empire, that they were inefficient and largely indifferent to take to the problems of the colonized. Hierarchy कौन सी society? A society in which a lot of focus is given on hierarchies. जो social positioning है उसके ऊपर, जो division है उसके ऊपर, जहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा focus दिया जाता है, उसको हम hierarchy कौन सी society कहते हैं. Antidote to loneliness. Antidote हमने पिछले videos में पढ़ा है. Like there is no antidote to poison. Some substance that can reduce or remove the harmful influence of a substance, that is antidote. A substance that can remove or decrease the unpleasant influence of something. The main occupation of the British were gambling, drinking and breaking the seventh commandment. It's very interesting to look at the last part of the word, breaking the seventh commandment. Instead of simply writing that the main occupation of the British were gambling, drinking and adultery, Shashi Tharoor creatively writes breaking the seventh commandment. If we read all the seven commandments of Christianity, the seventh commandment proscribes adultery, and that favors that the institution of marriage must be honored, and adultery is not allowed as per the seventh commandment. But the British had the main occupations as gambling, drinking and practicing adultery, for which creatively Dr. Tharoor writes breaking the seventh commandment. Querulous discontents. My relations with the authorities got embittered. Relations getting embittered is the structural phrase that I wish to emphasize here, that relations getting embittered. My relations with the authorities got embittered after the general meeting of the working committee. So general working committee की जो मीटिंग थी, उसके बाद मेरे अधिकारियों से जो संबंध थे वो got embittered, थोड़े मधुर नहीं रहे. Contrary to stereotype, a surprising number of company men responded to India by slowly shedding their Britishness like an unwanted skin and adopting Indian dress and taking on the ways of the Mughal governing class. They came to replace. Salman Rushdie has called this chutnification. So with passage of time, Britishers को लगा कि जो उनकी Britishness है वो एक unwanted skin है, जिसको धीरे धीरे उन्होंने त्यागना शुरू किया, and they adopting Indian dress, और उन्होंने जो भारतीय परिधान है उसको पहनना शुरू किया, और मुगल गवर्निंग क्लास के जो वेज थे, जो तरीके थे, गवर्निंग रूल्स थे, उनको उन्होंने फॉलो करना शुरू किया. सो द ब्रिटिशर्स स्टार्टेड टू इमिटेट, और द व्हाइट मैन स्टार्टेड टू इमिटेट द ब्राउन साइड. व्हाइट मैन ने ब्राउन साइड को इमिटेट करना शुरू किया, और इस प्रोसेस को सलमान रश्दी ने क्या कहा है? चटनीफिकेशन. सो chutney is a mixture of so many ingredients into it, the garlic, chili, curd, potato, whatever comes your way. So it is a mixing up of several ingredients. That is chutneyfication. And these days we have a good number of examples of chutneyfication of language. आप कोई भी पॉपुलर सॉन्ग को उठा लीजिए, उसमें आपको जितने वर्ड हिंदी पंजाबी के मिलेंगे लगभग उतने ही वर्ड्स इंग्लिश के भी मिल जाएंगे, जिसको हम फोक सॉन्ग्स कहते हैं। आज के टाइम पे जो पॉपुलर सॉन्ग्स हैं, किसी भी हरियाणवी, पंजाबी, राजस्थानी, किसी भी फोक सॉन्ग को, पॉपुलर सॉन्ग को आप उठाइए, उसके अंदर आपको इंग्लिश वर्ड्स मिलेंगे। सो इंग्लिश वर्ड्स मिक्सिंग विद हरियाणवी, पंजाबी, राजस्थानी, that way they creating the chutneyfication of languages. And interestingly, I got an opportunity to write a research paper on chutneyfication of languages in popular Indian English fiction. So wrapped ideas reinscribe cultural hegemony and the cultural schizophrenia. Wrapped ideas covered, reinscribe cultural hegemony. Hegemony is what? It's a very significant term here, and I would like to explain it for you. Hegemony is a tactic used for domination, and it is, if I try to explain it in the limited possible words, then hegemony is control with consent. ये आपकी मर्जी से, आपकी कंसेंट लेके, आपकी सहमति लेके आपके ऊपर कंट्रोल किया जाता है। For example, the entire expansion of the colonialism was successful because of this technique of hegemony. Wherever the Britishers went, they said it is white man's burden to educate, to enlighten the non-whites, as if only the Britishers are educated, they are enlightened, and therefore it is their burden. They called it their burden. Rather, that was for their own benefit. But they projected this colonialism as a white man's burden of educating and empowering and enlightening the non-Europeans. So, इसको लेकर similar cases, similar things happened when they were establishing the railway infrastructure in India. और जो भी उन्होंने परिवर्तन किया अपनी सहूलियत के लिए किए, लेकिन कहा यह गया कि ये आप लोगों के फायदे के लिए था, इससे आप लोगों का फायदा होगा। रेलवे का जाल बिछाया गया तब भी यही कहा गया, टेलीफोन और ये सारी चीजें की गई तो भी यही कहा गया, बट एट द बैक ऑफ द माइंड was their own profitability and their own priorities. Full-fledged democracy. Waste paper basket, something unusual. Downturn their sales, decrease in the sales, unaccustomed losses, relegated to the footnotes, reduced to the footnotes, from main to the non-significant one. This elides the fact. Elide word has been discussed in second or third video, and I hope that if you have not, I hope you must have enjoyed those videos. If you are new on this channel, I would also request you to make the most of this video series by watching all the videos on it, because there is a connectivity. There is a connection between the first video, the second video, and the seventh video. There are interconnections, and those interconnections would help you to create a context-specific vocabulary, and that way you would be able to use it more effectively, more easily, and for a longer period of time. Relegated to the footnotes. This elides the fact. Lump sum payment, tentative payment, ill-conceived and badly planned. Sometimes we don't focus that much on the planning part of something, and we ill-conceive, and then what is the result? That is badly planned, badly implemented. Ill-conceived and badly, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting it. Ill-conceived and badly planned or executed. So that's all in this video. I hope you must have enjoyed it, and I would request you to tune into Tech for further videos, and do write your questions, your expectations in the comment box, and please don't forget to subscribe the channel. subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you get the notifications of the videos which we are going to share with you through this platform of tech. I thank you all for watching this video. Thank you.